waking up and feeling inspired. Living in my car is still an inspiration. It's still a joy. I've been going on 4 years now, just about 4 years. And even with the frustrations of the lack of convenience and comfort at times, the freedom overrides the frustration. And those who watch my channel, I try to give you the pros and cons as honestly as I can. I don't try to oversell this lifestyle. But, I sit here now in the middle of September where there's great fall temperatures, which makes living in your car as a nomad an absolute pleasure. When you're in the 70s during the day and 60s or 50s at night, it doesn't get any better than that. And if you're a full-time nomad that can work remotely and, you can travel to Florida in the winter or whatever you want to do, that just allows your mind to be so free and to feel so empowered and inspired that, just after having my cup of coffee in the morning, getting ready to go to the gyms, Planet Fitness is my preferred gym. Someone asked me the other day, one of my members, Team V, he asked me, what do I think about Anytime Fitness, which is a different chain. And I like Anytime Fitness. I think that they are more private, less crowded gyms. They're more money, and that's why. But I'll look at that when I get back down to Florida in about a month or so. But right now, look, Planet Fitness is still, for the price, you can't beat it. I get the Black Card, which gives you unlimited access to pretty much the gyms nationally. And you look, the coronavirus really tested the Nomad. It tested me mentally and physically, there's no doubt about that. Tested everyone because no one would ever think that society would shut down like that, including all the gyms and all the resources that nomads depend on. But I'll tell you, look, we made it through. God willing, it doesn't go back to being locked down like that again, and everyone stays as healthy as possible. But what I could tell you is, I don't know, man. 3 years after owning a house, when I owned a house for 15 years, I don't remember waking up in the morning and saying, damn, I love this house. I remember waking up in the morning and saying, damn, I got to clean the house this weekend. I got to do a renovation this weekend. I got to, schedule a contractor. I got to, it's just a never ending drain on your resources and your time. Living in a car, living in a vehicle, or RV, it's a transportation hub to get you to where you want to go and allow you to focus on what you want to do. I want to focus on what I want to do in life. Even if it's just a healthy routine of waking up early, having a cup of coffee from Starbucks where I don't have to prepare the coffee maker, I don't have to change the filter, I don't have to clean out the lid, I don't have to clean out the mug. Don't leave your mug in the sink, it may get mold. I don't want to do all that. I want a disposable cup. I want a professional barista with professional coffee machine to make it. I'll pay that $2, and I don't want to have to worry about the $2. I don't know. It's just, I do love this lifestyle. Again, you have to be healthy, and you have to have a level of energy and age to be able to live it. But it's just, I feel good this morning, and I do love the lifestyle. And I can see that car or SUV living is not for everyone, and you may need to go to a van or an official RV. But I always say, if you're young enough, healthy enough, and you can deal with a little bit more sacrifice, the car and the SUV living is maximum freedom and flexibility because, your fuel efficiency, your parking options, your traveling cost, everything is at such a low level that, the world is pretty much at your desire, for the most part. But this is a good morning. I have good mornings and bad mornings. And you still have regular life, days where life, but I don't want to deal with even the maintenance of an RV. Like sometimes I watch these channels that, they upgrade their RVs and it's just problem after problem, expense after expense. Now they have the comforts, but for me, again, I think I still go back to, I think the only real comfort that you would need that I don't have is climate control, which if you get a hybrid or an electric vehicle, I'm looking at the plug-in electrics. I'm looking at the Kia Niro plug-in. I'm looking at the RAV4 Prime plug-in. I won't do the Prius Prime because it doesn't have a sunroof. I want a sunroof. I like that vitamin D. That's just a want, not a need, but I want that. And, yeah, I don't know. My Jeep is about 5 years old, 160,000 miles on it. And there's only really two things at this time that I want, and that's climate control at night, more places to park, and that electric car gets me both. I park at the charging stations. I get the climate control running off the hybrid or electric battery. And that's it. For me, I really don't want to cook. For me, I really don't want a place to entertain. So it's like your needs and your wants, and if you're young and if you're single or whatever, or even if you're older and you're healthy, your needs and your wants. I want to be free. I want to be empowered. I don't want to be on the hook to other people. I say it often, but it matters to me. I wake up in the morning and I get excited, and I don't remember feeling like this owning a house for 15 years. I don't remember having my cup of coffee, which was a pain in the ass to make. It never tasted as good as Starbucks. And I don't remember feeling inspired like this. So there's got to be something to it. Because for me, I don't remember even wanting to have a YouTube channel talking about, yes, I love my house. You should live the house life. The nomad life is like, I like it. I do. So, I don't know. Everyone has a different way to attack life. Everyone has different needs and wants, different goals. But the nomad life, what it does do is allow you to focus your life. Less distractions, less to take care of. Focus on your goals, whether it's entrepreneurship, retiring early, or just traveling, or just being less entangled. And that is exciting to me. There's a sacrifice and there's a pain with it, but the reward is, it's great too. High risk, high reward type deal. So what I could tell you guys, thumbs up to all my nomads out there and all my potential nomads. Have your exit strategy right, have your emergency fund and your savings account right. Take care of your health. Hopefully get a little bit lucky along the way too. And I think you'll be in good shape, And for everyone out there, for me, I think if you have a hybrid or electric vehicle, you're doing great. That may be my next step. I may go look at the Kia Niro plug-in. I may go look at that today because it's a little bit cheaper than the RAV4 Prime. But in the fall, even winter and spring, there's really no need for the temperature control. If you're going to travel with the weather. The real need is just you open up greater parking options with the charging stations where you can park there all night and charge your car. I like that. So that's my next focus. As long as I take my time, it's within my means. So I just wanted to shoot you a morning video like I do every day on this channel. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribed. If you're not a member, click the blue join button. You'll get a badge. You'll get unlimited access to my live feeds. Appreciate all my members. Shout out to you. Keep pushing forward. Stay inspired. It's important to be inspired about your life, but don't be over emotional. Don't go making rash decisions or anything like that. I took my time before I got into the nomad life. I'll take my time getting out of it or changing something. And just enjoy the day. Life is a series of days, so manage your time. Take life one day at a time. You're going to have good and bad days. And that's all I can tell you. Healthy relationships are key. And if you can't find any healthy relationships, cut everyone off and become best friends with yourself. All right? Peace.